One of the questions I get asked the most on this channel is how do I get into fintech or start a career in fintech? And the answer I usually provide is that it's typically the same for getting into any other field or industry. You need to demonstrate expertise or knowledge, most often both. You gain the knowledge by getting educated, by getting a degree or taking courses, and you gain experience and expertise by actually working in the fintech space, either via attachments, internships, secondments, etc. But the challenge there has always been it's not that easy to get a job in fintech without any prior knowledge or experience, and when it comes to education, there are associated costs of getting a 2-year or 4-year degree. And although online courses are relatively affordable, they tend to only teach a specific skill or small set of skills. So what happens if you want to gain practical skills for a career in fintech, yet you are pressed for either time or the funding for a full-year degree? That's where Fintech Bootcamps come in. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what Fintech Bootcamps are and how they can prepare you for a career in fintech. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy, and if you're new here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so because on this channel I speak about fintech, digital transformation, personal and career development. A Fintech Bootcamp is an intensive and immersive education program designed to provide individuals with the skills and knowledge needed to pursue a career in the fintech industry. The bootcamp typically lasts several weeks or months and is focused on teaching practical skills that are directly applicable to the fintech industry. The curriculum of a Fintech Bootcamp typically covers a broad range of topics, including financial technology trends, regulatory compliance, product design and development, marketing and customer acquisition, data analytics, and a whole lot more. The program may also include guest lectures from industry experts and networking opportunities with potential employers. Fintech bootcamps may be offered online or in person, and they may be full-time or part-time. Now, some bootcamps may also offer job placement services to help graduates find employment in the fintech industry. Now, the goal of a Fintech bootcamp is to provide students with the skills, knowledge, and practical experience needed to succeed in a career in fintech. So for more context, let's talk about the typical format of a Fintech Bootcamp. So the Fintech Bootcamps are tailored to meet the needs of participants. Now, whether a student chooses the full-time or part-time option, it's important to clarify that either option is still an enormous responsibility and requires total commitment. Unlike short courses or even the lengthier degree-type programs, you can't skip classes and still expect to do well. It's designed to be an intense, condensed program, so everything that is taught is relevant to having or achieving a successful outcome. The accountability is one of the great features of a bootcamp. They have a fast-paced schedule, so slacking or not doing the work is not an option, and if you fall behind, it's often difficult. Not impossible, but difficult to catch up again. Another great feature of Fintech Bootcamps is that participants learn by doing, rather than just reading lessons and notes. A lot of Fintech Bootcamps incorporate hands-on exercises where students solve real-world problems from the fintech industry. Some problems are solved together in a group setting whilst you work on some individually. You can either take the bootcamps in person or online, and some Fintech Bootcamps combine both into a hybrid model that gives you the best of both experiences. Fintech is a big industry with several domains, and nobody can be a master in all areas. Fintech professionals specialize within the industry, and Fintech Bootcamps teach various skills that come together to position you much better for a fintech career. So here are a few of the subjects or topics that you can expect to learn in a Fintech Bootcamp. First is programming. So basic programming is one of the most common skills taught during a Fintech Bootcamp. Students may learn Python, SQL, smart contract coding, and integrating computer networks with Amazon Web Services. There's also machine learning. So some bootcamps teach the basics of implementing machine learning in finance. Then there's blockchain. Now, this is highly considered as part of the future of finance. So they teach how to code smart contracts, proof of work versus proof of stake, integrating blockchains with banking systems, central bank digital currencies, public versus private blockchains. Then there's data analytics and algorithms, how to create trading algorithms and advanced modeling strategies, how to collect, analyze, and interpret data to make informed decisions. Then there's product design and development. So how to design, develop, and launch fintech products focusing on intuitive customer journeys and user experiences. Then there's payment systems. How payment systems work, including traditional payment methods as well as emerging technologies such as mobile payments and crypto. There's also cybersecurity. So learning how to protect fintech systems and data from cyber threats like phishing attacks, ransomware, and other types of cyber attacks. Then financial modeling and valuation. So understanding the financial aspects of the fintech industry, including financial modeling, forecasting, valuation, and the like. There's also entrepreneurship and venture capital. So learning how to start and run a fintech company, including raising capital, building a team, and scaling a business. Then there's also job acquisition skills. So some bootcamps also teach soft skills like resume construction, how to succeed in an interview, and the best ways to build a portfolio to showcase previous work. Now, according to Columbia University, Fintech Bootcamp graduates have skills that will enable them to fill multiple roles in the financial services industry, filling jobs like financial analysts, blockchain developers, data analysts, risk analysts, software engineers, and many more. Now, when it comes to the requirements for entry, there's a range depending on the bootcamp itself. All kinds of students attend bootcamps. There are some bootcamps that require industry experience or even a degree in a related field so they can be sure you have foundational understanding of some of the more complex topics. However, there are some that have none of these requirements and are open to anyone to join, even with no fintech experience or knowledge. Typically, you tend to have participants with no experience attending the more extended introductory bootcamps, and the professionals who are already working in the fintech industry may attend the more shorter bootcamps dedicated to honing a specific skill set. Now, since the fintech bootcamps teach practical skills, graduates tend to be immediately work ready for roles in the industry. The fintech learning curve is much shorter for a bootcamp graduate than for someone with no experience at all, and the goal for bootcamps is to make it easier for graduates to find employment. In some cases, bootcamp graduates may even qualify for higher starting salaries as well. The bootcamps themselves are an excellent way to meet people who are also interested in fintech, and the bootcamps allow you to make the kind of valuable contacts that you need in the future. So let's summarize all this by rehashing the upsides and talking about some of the downsides of fintech bootcamps as well. One of the main advantages of fintech bootcamps is the fact that they offer a fast-track approach to learning the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in fintech. These bootcamps are typically designed to be immersive and hands-on, allowing students to gain practical experience and develop relevant skills that are directly applicable to the fintech industry. Also, since the bootcamps tend to compete with one another, they tend to offer an excellent education that covers even the latest fintech trends. Another advantage is that they provide students with the opportunity to network with industry professionals and potential employers. Many bootcamps offer guest lectures from industry experts and culminates in job placements to position the students for employment with affiliates in the industry. Also, fintech bootcamps can be a cost-effective option for those who want to pursue a career in fintech. Compared to a traditional 4-year degree program, fintech bootcamps are often more affordable and can be completed in a shorter amount of time. Now let's talk about some of the downsides. Although there are many advantages to fintech bootcamps, there are also some potential drawbacks to consider. One disadvantage is that these bootcamps can be quite intense and may require a significant time commitment and focus, and students may need to dedicate several weeks or even months to the program, which may just not be feasible for everyone. Another drawback may be that fintech bootcamps may not provide the same level of depth and breadth of knowledge as a traditional fintech degree program, which extends for 4 years. Now, even though bootcamps can be an effective way to gain practical skills, they may not provide the same level of theoretical and foundational knowledge as a traditional degree program. And finally, the job market in fintech is highly competitive, and even with a fintech bootcamp on your resume, it can still be challenging to secure a job in the industry. It's important to keep in mind that a fintech bootcamp is just one piece of the puzzle, and there are many other factors that can impact your chances of landing a job in fintech. Overall, fintech bootcamps can be a valuable way to gain practical skill and knowledge for a career in fintech. Now, according to fintechfutures.com, the global fintech market is predicted to grow at almost 20% 25% annually over the next couple of years, meaning there's a lot of opportunity that lies in the space for people seeking to pursue a career in fintech. However, it's important to weigh the advantages and disadvantages and determine if a fintech bootcamp is the right path for you. As with any other educational program or career path, it's important to do your research and carefully consider your options before making a decision. I hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, remember to hit the like button, and if you have any questions or comments, do leave them below. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.